what I would like you to do, okay, when I say now, I would like you to do that, I would like you to show me number 3 now in your hands. Number 3, number 3, number 3. Okay, so we got 3 different variations. Actually, we got 2 different variations. We got it like that. Okay, we got it like that. Okay, that means none of your Iranians, because Iranians would go like this. That's 3. Okay, that means none of your Egyptians, because that's 3. 1, 2, 3. And none of you is a rock star, obviously, because that. so that's again, that's what we call number accents. And again, to convey the message in different shape and form, basically, which is kind of a particular interest.
Can I ask, how do you learn these different accents? Because my kid, when number 4 is like this.
Really? For him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I haven't taught him that. it's really not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
I don't know where you learn.
So this is 4.
Yeah, and this is 9.
Oh, right. That's
Is this an 8?
9.
Has he been told how to multiply using fingers, by the way?
He can't do that.
Oh, right.
So it doesn't work because
okay.
yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know, as much as I would love to know that, but maybe one day you can inform me about it. The reason I said it because people learn to multiply using 9 times 1, 1 times 2. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting. So, I think now we've got enough sort of ideas, understanding about how we work with our hands and bodies to convey meaning, positive meaning, negative meaning, matches and mismatches, right? That can be cross-cultural. Now I would like to talk about 5 minutes or less about the context of my study, complementary schools. Does anyone know what complementary schools are? That doesn't surprise me. Complementary schools.
You know? Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, the complement and supplement after school.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Actually research during that period of mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you feel comfortable about it because your next just raised taking so you know what I'm talking about, that's good. Okay, I won't question it anymore. These are the after school classes or the weekend schools. They're known with different terminologies. They are community schools that they draw upon mainly the language that is associated with children's heritage background. But in the UK, there are a lot of different nationalities. We've got the Chinese complementary school, Gujarati complementary school, and the school that I went to, it's an Iranian school. And again, Chris and Blackledge, they talk about the fact that they have a greater access to the linguistic resources which seem to offer a window onto multilingual England, which is often hidden from the view of policymakers, basically. And again, that is, of course, is a picture of how multilingualism can work within achieving the educational objectives, basically. They're known with different terminologies. Weekend school, for example, community language schools, ethnic schools. But these days, the term complementary school is used because it emphasizes the positive effects that these schools have in relation to the mainstream schools they attend to. A lot of times, students learn, for example, how to do, let's say, long division in the complementary school, and they sort of implement that technique and they bring it into the mainstream school, and they offer a new opportunity for the students, for the teachers, a different perspective on how things can be done differently. And again, as we know, the ways in which mathematics is done is different. The answer is not obviously it's the same, but the methods are different. Counting is different. Understanding, conceptualizing it is different. Different methods are employed in it. What I would like to do, I would like to show you a video, actually 2 videos of what complementary schools are. What's the language that is used. There was a teacher and approximately about 7 or 8 kids in that specific video, and the medium of instruction is bilingual. Sometimes the teacher, switches Farsi and English because it's an Iranian community, British Iranian complementary school. So I had 10 participants. There were combination of first generation and second generation of Persian background. They could have been Armenian, or parents from Armenian, could have been Kurdish, Turkish, for a few some Arabs as well, within the Iranian context, basically, whose second, third, sometimes first language was Farsi. And of course, they came to the UK again. Some of them born in the UK. Some of these students had an English mother or an English father. So it was multilingual. It was multilingual. Of course, the language in a complementary school was a bilingual Farsi and English, but there were a lot of languages like Kurdish, Armenian, Turkish, Arabic was there actually. So in a sense, was multilingual and bilingual. I've taken ethnographic field notes as well as video recording, and again, interviews were complemented. So these are my data sets, basically. I became interested in code switching. That was my initial research question. What prompts code switching in that rich bilingual mathematics classroom? Why does a teacher speaks Farsi, triangle, why is that? Okay, or why is it that students talk about multiply 7 and 8, triangle, square, 2 pi r squared? I became interested in, are there any relation between the two languages? Is Farsi used for the vernacular and English used for the academic purposes? Is there a diglossy between the two? Okay, at that specific time, that was my actual research question, that there was no visual aspects of it in the beginning, until I saw this video of set interviews basically with every single of 10 research participants to know more about their information for bibliographical reasons, to more about how many languages they speak, what's their favorite topic in mathematics is, which one they hate the most, until I realized this video. I'm going to play this video again and again, maybe twice or 3 times. It's only 10 seconds, I think. I want you to pay particular attention. Now you know what to look and where to look for hands. Okay, just, okay.
What is it in particular about mathematics that fascinates you?
And different subjects that are learning.
Which universal partism?
Let's see that again. Bearing in mind he used Farsi as well as English.
What is it in particular about mathematics that fascinates you?
And different subjects that are learning.
Which universal partism?
Okay, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I'm going to hand out some transcriptions of this particular video excerpt, and I want you to work in groups, discussing his gestural movements and his language, verbal, visual. So the next task is to analyze the student's language, verbal, vocal, and visual. The first hand column, the one on the left, is verbal and vocal. The second column in the middle is so basically the first one is what he says and how he says it. The second column is his gestural representations, and the third column on the right is my description of the event. I wanted to give it more rich, a richer description.